The day I discovered my mother's secret journal. I was 17 when I found my mother's journal while cleaning out her closet after she passed away. I thought I knew everything about her, the sacrifices she made, the love she gave, the way she always put our family first. But the journal told a different story entirely. The first entry was dated 3 years ago. I can't tell them the truth. They think I'm dying of cancer, and I let them believe it. But the medical bills aren't for chemotherapy. They're for David's gambling debts. He's been stealing from our retirement, our savings, everything. I had to take out loans using my life insurance as collateral. My hands shook as I kept reading. Mom had been working 3 jobs, not because she was staying busy during treatment, but because Dad had gambled away our house payment 6 months in a row. She'd been selling her jewelry, her grandmother's china, anything valuable, telling us she was decluttering for a fresh start. Today I collapsed at work. Another entry read, not from cancer, but from exhaustion. I'm working 70 hours a week to keep us afloat while David continues betting on sports. He promised to stop, but I found new betting apps on his phone. I'm going to die from stress, not cancer. The cruel irony is that everyone will remember me as brave for fighting a disease I never had. The final entry was written the day before she died. I couldn't keep lying anymore. The chest pains are real now. I think my heart is actually failing from all the stress. If something happens to me, I hope my children never learn the truth. Let them remember me as someone who fought bravely, not someone who died covering for a gambling addict. I confronted my father that night. He broke down, admitting everything. Mom had made him promise to never tell us, to let us grieve her as a cancer hero rather than a victim of his addiction. She'd even had him hide fake medical bills and prescription bottles to maintain the lie. At her funeral, hundreds of people talked about her courageous cancer battle. I wanted to scream the truth, but I realized Mom had died protecting us from something worse than grief. The knowledge that our father had literally worried her to death. I kept her secret for 2 years, but when I found out Dad had started gambling again, using sympathy about Mom's cancer death to borrow money from relatives, I couldn't stay silent anymore. I read her journal entries at our family reunion last month. The room went silent. My aunt started crying. My uncle stood up and walked straight to Dad. "You killed her," he said quietly, "and you let us all believe she was a hero." Dad tried to explain, but I cut him off. "She was a hero, just not the kind you let us believe. She was a hero who died protecting us from you." I moved out that night. I kept the journal, and every time I miss her, I read her words and remember that the strongest people are often fighting battles nobody knows about.